So when I first had the stroke, they were about to start production on Psych the movie. And then I was pretty wiped out and not knowing if I was going to, I mean, at this point we know I was going to live because I was alive, but they had no idea what my physical capabilities would be.
Yeah.
So James, who's the lead of our show, Houses for Talent, lead of our show, one of our main writers, most frequent directors, and executive producer.
Amazing.
That's one word for it. Annoying is another. It's like, pick a lane, dude. So James wrote the movie with Steve Franks, our creator, and they rewrote it in 72 hours. So I could still, and they rewrote it so I could appear in the movie. Because at the time I was really laid out.
Yeah.
So they figured out a way I could have a cameo. So I did my part in Psych, the movie, was a FaceTime call with Maggie Lawson, who played my longtime partner on the show. And they really did it just so I could get paid to be in the movie. But in addition to that, all the actors kind of banded together and decided to take less money and go favorite nations. So there would be money for me in the budget.
Aww.
It's like you're getting actors to give up money? What? This does not happen in Hollywood.
Aww.
So intensely grateful to those guys for getting me in the movie. But the biggest thing they did was the sequel, Psych 2. See, how's that for math? So the second movie was coming out, and my recovery was much stronger, or I had gotten much stronger. But again, they tailored the movie perfectly to my physical situation.
Wow.
Spoiler alert, Lassiter gets shot and has a stroke on the operating table. So the movie is all of Lassiter recovering from a stroke.
Aw. That's really beautiful. Like,
they're beautiful people. So my first day on set of Psych the movie 2, I fly up to Vancouver with my beautiful wife, and we're in the hotel, and they say, hey, do you want to come out to the set and say hello to everybody before you start work tomorrow? I say, sure. I mean, I'm going to try to sleep, but okay. So there's this beautiful mansion where we're shooting, and they wheel me up in my wheelchair, and I was actually able to walk into the foyer. Foyer? Let's go fancy and say foyer of this mansion. And I looked around, noticed that all the crew and our cast was sort of circling me. And the tears begin. And I'm looking around also, and it's a lot of our original cast come back for this day.
Aww.
So they start singing the happy birthday, and luckily my wife has a video of this. I look at Carmen, our longtime boom operator, who's a sound person, and she's in tears, which makes Allison burst into tears, and I'm almost in tears. And there's a guest star actress, and she's in tears. I'm like, I don't even know you. Why are you crying? But it was truly a lovely experience. And while I was recovering during Psych 1, they would send me videos of singing happy birthday to me.
Aww.
So this crew was really a massive part of my recovery.
They found you a love song.
They did. And then so the work was very different being back on set, because I quickly realized I couldn't memorize lines the way I used to. I used to have kind of, not quite a photographic memory, but
yeah,
I could highlight my sides once and have the lines for the scene in my head. And that really went out the window.
Shoot.
Which is angering. And days prior to this, Allison was really hounding me to learn my lines. I'm like, I don't need to learn my lines. I got them. I got this. I got this. Also, our show's so quick, we often change lines on the fly. So it's like, there's no point in memorizing these.
Huh.
It's going to change anyway when we work the comedy magic. And so I went home that I was like, okay, that didn't work. And then James and Steve came to my hotel room and worked the scene with me for tomorrow's work.
Wow.
We sort of figured out the new jokes then, so I had 24 hours to do the good old-fashioned thing of actually memorize your lines like a professional actor, which helped immensely.
Yeah.
And that end of that day, they're like, whatever you did today, do it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, memorize my lines like I'm supposed to.
I've heard of this. I've heard of this process.
I think I heard about this in theater school.
I think it's lovely that they found ways that worked for you, that they could surround you in the way that you needed it.
It was incredible. Then because I couldn't walk upstairs, like build stairs for me into my trailer
Oh,
with like special railings, which was amazing.
yeah. Yeah.
Then at the end of when they wrapped me, I think they sang Happy Birthday again. And I gave a little speech. And I literally said, if I ever get to call myself an actor again, it's because of what you guys did for me here this week.
Oh,
Aw.
Timothy, that's
And then I
really
burst into tears, and there were more tears. And